vlogs today. It's Tuesday. Scott is unloading me with his swinger. This is my second load. I didn't get very many out of the pile for the first load. Kevin already had a bunch of cuts, so this whole load came out of the pile though. He said he already had 3 more trees cut, a couple of tree logs out of each one of them. Road ditch mowers down there grinding on the trees in the first mile of what I have to drive headed north, so I've been going around it. I actually catch a mile of paved road and a better bridge over I-44, but I also have to go up a big hill. I'm learning though, you know, you always learn how to make those when you're driving them. Make that big hill, you know, and just put her in high gear and think you're gonna run right up it. Quite a bit of the time you're better off if you run her in lower gear and keep the RPMs up. Go ahead and get on up the hill. This unloading logs is pretty difficult. You've got to get the forks between them, and if you're trying to get a couple of logs, which you try to, or else it takes forever to unload it. You spend your whole time just going back and forth. You wind up getting your fork stabbed through one sometimes, kind of like that. I don't know if it's showing up that way on the camera, but sometimes looking out that window is a terrible reflection in the window and all that. But we had a pretty good load. You can see they're still sticking up above the headache rack. Driving my old truck, Bobby Cole. Bobby Cole has kind of become the everything sawmill truck. It has to do with sawmill. We use Bobby Cole to haul it. Scott hauls lumber on this. This is the truck that Kevin and I made a set of bunks for, that the uprights will come out and you can lay them on the bed and use them for your dunnage. And you have to be careful unloading logs. It's dangerous. You can get a log off over the top of that without having to try too hard. I think they bypassed the switch on his little light bars, and he's got a couple of them lights on the back of it that are LED, and I think they're just on anytime the key's on. Which ain't a bad deal. Ain't a bad deal at all. Scott's been cutting, some outfits call them pallet squares. They're what he's been cutting 6x8s. We cut some of them the other day too. You got to have 20 of them to be able to sell a bundle the way we're doing it, and selling them to another sawmill. He's got a contract to sell to a local enough pallet outfit, but they want semi-loads at a time, so we don't even have anything anymore. We used to have a couple of forklifts that would load them. You could just stack them however you wanted to. When Scott bought the sawmill from me, I sold both of them because didn't need them just sitting around there. And now we don't have anything that's heavy enough to pick up a whole bundle of ties or a whole bundle of those pallet squares. They're what he's cutting 6x8s, 8 foot long, and there's got to be 20 of them in a bundle, like what they're stacked like ties would be. And then there's you can cut 4x6s and 4x8s, but it's whatever you can make out of the center of the log. They don't mind it being, it's low grade stuff anyway, and the Pallet companies just chop them to length and run them through a resaw. Some of that seemed pretty violent, but that's just the way it goes. I don't know anybody can unload logs any different than that. It just, unless you got a picker on your truck, and sometimes then they still kind of slam down, but that little swinger is only really rated to pick up a little over a ton, and Scott's Bobcat will only pick up about a ton or a little less. My S1900 that's in the woods is supposed to pick up 3,000 pounds, but I don't think it would pick up a whole bundle of those 6x8s. So we make them in half bundles, stack them on top of each other on the log truck usually, and pull the forks back out of them against the bunks to where they're all stacked up. Then we put mats on them. And that works okay, because where we're going, they unload them with a great big payloader. This is some of the post oaks I had on that short from yesterday. He actually did find one red oak up in there that was pretty good. He's already cut it. I hauled it in on the last load. Pretty chilly start this morning. I don't know what the temperature is now, but it said 31 when I was headed out the door. Farmer's Almanac says we're going to have more snow than normal. I don't know. Just deal with it when it comes, you know. Try to be as ready as you can for it, but I don't think he'll get them all this time. He may have to go to the other side to finish. Well, I got to get out and put my cans up when he does get them all off of there, so we'll bring you back after a bit. That's cleaning him up. I'm headed in with load number 5. I'm not going all that fast. It just seems like I'm going fast. Oh yeah, there could be a reason I'm gonna go fast. You can probably see the reason, can't you? Here we go. Wonder if I'll make it. If you see this video, you can probably figure out. Oh yeah, all the way in high gear. Yep, this is load 5 of logs coming into the mill for the day. I'll get you a shot when we get home. Well, I got done and I came in and thinking about putting this video up, and that's the most notable thing. I have now have Satan subscribe to my YouTube channel. Well, we'll see if we can convert you, Satan. You ought to give up. Trust Christ as your Savior. You ain't got a chance anyway. Yeah, just fixing to watch Ross the Oliver Man. Came in to eat a little snack and take a break before the next thing I have to do today. And you can see by what time it is there. I would call this lunch, but it's not lunch worthy. Yep. That's what it looks like. Hey, thanks for watching my videos. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. And we'll catch you on the next one.